Mo, 32 goals last season, top Premier League goal scorer at this moment this season, involved in more goals than anyone in the Premier League. Do you feel this season you're maybe not getting the attention that you got last season, and what you're doing is maybe not getting appreciated as much?
I don't know what to say about that, but I'm sure that we had a great season. Probably this season is more difficult than last season because this is normal, because now everyone knows Mo Salah, and always more than one player when I had the ball. So this season is much more difficult for me than last season. But I think there is misunderstanding for the people because they always judge you in one way, and I don't like that much. But honestly, I don't care also too much, because in the end of the day, we are first. I'm trying to help the team to win a game. So, and I'm still top scorer in the Premier League, so I'm happy about that.
Last season I spoke to you and you were talking about you were going for the the Premier League leading goal scorer, but you were a winger and the other players were a striker. Do you still class yourself as a winger, because this season you have played centre forward a lot?
Yeah, I play in centre forward a lot, but I still also play as a wing. I score many goals as a wing. I always call myself a winger player, because I don't like to call myself as a number 9, because my way, the way I play, it's never be like hold the ball and physically very strong. No, I just, even if I play striker, I have to drop deep to get the ball and dribble the ball and go and pass the players. So even when I play number 9, my position is different. The way I play is different than any other player. Like where, for example, Harry Kane, they have different type of game. So even when I play number 9, I drop deep to play number 10 and get the ball and dribble. So I always call myself as a winger.
The different positions you've played, actually playing as a striker this season, is that something you've spoke to the manager about, or does he just tell you the team, today it's centre forward, today you're going to play on the wing?
No, the manager talked to me about that. The manager talked to me about that it's depend of the game. Basically, it depends of the tactics the manager want, and I'm comfortable also as a number 9. When I play as a wing also, I do my job, I perform good, so it's depend of the game. But the manager, like, he doesn't say like suddenly, okay, you play now number 9 and that's it. No, it doesn't work like that. So he also talked to me before the game, and he told me that I'm going to play number 9 because of tactics, because he wanted me to do that. So yeah.
Last season there was a lot of talk of Liverpool's front three, lots of goals, lots of exciting games. But this season Liverpool have been a lot stronger defensively. Have you, and Roberto Firmino, Sadio Mane, have you had to change your game slightly to help the team defensively? Yeah,
honestly we do, but some games this season that didn't happen last season because we didn't win like 1-0 for few games. But this season that's happened a lot, maybe 4 or 5 games, 1-0 and that's it. So basically, when you play for the Premier League, and you know that because you play for football for a long time, you just need to win 1-0. So when you get the result, and because you know the other teams now, they know that offensive you are unbelievable, so they stay in the back, then you just try to score 1 goal, then sometimes you need to drop deep and to help the team, and that's it. So we need to get the 3 points in the end of the day. That's our target in each game.
Well, it's a huge week this week for Liverpool. It's starting with Manchester United, then Watford, and then Everton. Do you yourself, and maybe as a group of players, see this as a really big week in terms of the Premier League title?
Yeah, it's a very big week. I think for us, we know that the 3 games, if you win the 3 games and you're still top of the table, that's something huge for us, because after that it's going to be like 8 games left. So you have time to recover and you have time to think about that. But when you have like 3 games a week or 3 games 10 days, that's something you just need to win. Then after that you have time to think about the next game and next game.
Do you realise how much Manchester United and Everton supporters want to stop Liverpool winning the league?
Absolutely, yes. I know that, but we play football, and even if we are not top of the table like last season, I know that how much Man United want to win against Liverpool, and Everton the same. So For me, it's not a big difference. We just need to do what we have done for last couple of months, then win the games.
How do you see Manchester United different now under Solskjaer compared to Mourinho?
I think they are different now. They won 11 games or 10 games, so they have more confidence. But with Mourinho was a little bit different. But he's a smart manager. Everyone knows that, one of the best in the world. So they were struggling a little bit, but after that they performed better. So that's what can I say about that.
Well, do you know Manchester United are the only team in the Premier League you haven't scored against? For Liverpool, in a Liverpool shirt, and you're on number, you're on number 49 now.
Yeah, hopefully it's gonna be number 50 for Liverpool against Man United.
51 and 52.
Not just 50, yeah, not just 50.
So, talking about the Manchester United sort of rivalry with Liverpool, there's maybe only really Trent, who's a real local boy in the team. Is it something everyone in the dressing room is aware of how big this game is? And before you come to the Premier League, was it seen as one of the biggest games in the world?
Yeah, before I came, I know that's one of the biggest games in the world. But, you know, for me, I know Trent is the only one from Liverpool, but sometimes, like last season or this season, first game when he go like aggressive, calm. It's still like you have to win it here, not just like go, 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 go. He's a very good player. And we know the passion for the Liverpool when you play from Liverpool against Man United or against Everton, how big that game for you especially. For us it's very big also, but for someone he grew up in Liverpool and he's from Liverpool, that's something like...
So you must have watched me play do that.
Yeah. I saw every tackling was in the air. So that was, I know how big that game for Trent, but for us also the same, because we play for the Premier League now and we don't need to lose any points.
A lot of people outside of Liverpool are talking about, can Liverpool cope with this pressure of, you know, it could be the first time Liverpool win the league in 29 years, and there's a lot of talk of that. Is that something that you hear and think about a lot within the dressing room, or is that something more from outside?
Honestly, it's something you could feel it because you are still a human being in the end, but for me, it's not a big deal. If I win a game now or 3 weeks ago, it's still the same games, and I want to win each game. But for myself, I said that in the beginning of the season we play for the Premier League, so there is pressure. Also, there is pressure from Man City, and I'm sure, and I remember in November I said there is a pressure, and it will be there until end of the season because you play for the Premier League, so you have to accept the pressure, you have to keep it outside the game, outside the field, and when you go home you can take it in your shoulder again, but that's something that has to push you more to work hard and focus in your game.
You spoke about Manchester City there. They're on a great run of form at this moment. Lots of people talking about them maybe going for 4 trophies. Do you think with Manchester City actually playing in the Cup final on Sunday and not playing in the Premier League, it's Liverpool's game in hand, it's an opportunity for Liverpool to put the pressure back on Manchester City?
I think the pressure is there anyway without that game because we still like same points, but you have to win that next game so you can just keep the 3 points in different between you and them. So yeah, you don't need to lose any point from the next 12 games, and you have to be smart and calm in the game. That's what we need.
Also, people are talking about pressure. Do you actually think the position you're in as a Liverpool player, I was not in this position very often, where you're actually going for a league title. Should it actually be changed and flipped, really, and actually say, we should enjoy this? You know, it hasn't happened too much. We want to be here more and more, and actually enjoy it and embrace what's going to happen between now and May.
I think just enjoy it is not enough. For my side, enjoy it is not enough, because at the end of the day, you have target in your mind, you have a dream, you want to win the Premier League. With Liverpool, I said that even 2 years ago when I came, or last year when I came, it's a dream. You want to achieve that dream, so there is a pressure, that's 100%, but you just go and enjoy it, and maybe I didn't win today because you enjoy it. No, it doesn't work like that. There is a pressure, you have to deal with that, you have to go hard, you have to enjoy it, but you can't just enjoy it and okay, the rest is gonna be all right. No.
Well, hopefully you enjoy it after the game on Sunday against Manchester United.
Hope so.
Thanks, Mo.
Thank you.